Good morning, Elizabethide. Almost afternoon. I am here today to read you a couple of new books that I have, so be on the lookout. There'll be several new books on my YouTube channel today. The first one is called Wherever You Go by Pat Zietlow Miller, illustrated by Eliza Wheeler, and it's pretty cool illustrations in this book today. So it says on the back, roads give you chances to seek and explore. Want an adventure? Just open the door. So sometimes it gives you little summaries as to what you're going to be reading about. So this is called a board book. If you can tell, it's a little bit different than a paper book. It's a little thicker and it's a smaller book. So that is one type of book. You can have that, which is a board book. You can have a paper back book, which is like some of these smaller books, so they look like these. And then also you can have hardcover books, which is really hard on the cover there too, so lots of different books. So this book is Wherever You Go. What do you think this is going to be about? Make a prediction as to where would you go if you could go wherever. When it's time for a journey to learn and to grow, road guide your footsteps wherever you go. Roads give you chances to seek and explore. Want an adventure? Just open your door. So they were talking about just like what's on the back of the page. So this main character is a rabbit, like a hare, which is a type of rabbit. Roads go over a hill, under a bridge, deep in a valley, high on a ridge. If you yearn for the ocean or wish for a stream, roads bring you closer to reaching your dream. What are you noticing with my word patterns in this story so far? So it's showing you the hill, the ridges, the stream, and a dream. What are some things that are happening with the text in this story? What are you hearing? If you hear some rhyming words, you are correct. Roads zoom beneath city buildings that tower on high, twinkling like stars in the dark velvet sky. So look at those beautiful twinkling stars. Racing past signs, reflecting their light, zigging and zagging, turn left, then turn right. So they're on quite an adventure. I've been on one of those buses. Those are called double-decker buses in London. They have those. They're really cool. So it's closed on the, actually that looks like a trolley, my mistake. That's what you can see in San Francisco. So where it's open on the bottom and the top, where in London it's closed on the bottom and on the top it's fully open. Roads bend, detours head where you wouldn't expect, showing you various ways to connect. Bringing you closer, then curving away. You always have choices to go or to stay. Just like if you're on any adventure in life, you can always stay at that same adventure, or you could continue to a different adventure and see what the world has to offer. Roads reach across flowing rivers, past harbors and bays, with breathtaking bridges designed to amaze. Attaching two places that once were apart, choose to cross over, follow your heart. So no matter what adventures you ever go on in life, you want to make sure that you follow your heart, make sure they're the adventures you want to go on, not anybody else. So think of what's a cool adventure you've been on with your family that you liked, and then an adventure that when you grow up, you would like to also go on yourself. Roads merge. Small, distant roads sometimes travel alone, marking the miles out there on their own. Then a new road wants to join in the fun, heads the same way, and the two become one. So these roads are merging together, and two roads are becoming into one. Roads grow. Well-traveled roads sometimes need extra space to guide life's adventures to a new place. Which path should you choose? That's easy to see. The one that will take you where you wish to be. You don't want to go down a hard path. You want to go down an easy path that will take you to a place that you always wanted to go your whole life, not something that somebody else wants to go to. Roads wait for click-clacking trains and boats with tall sails, slow-going hay wagons carrying bales, stoplights and crosswalks, a deer with a friend. Roads sometimes pause or just come to an end. That's what we know in life, is sometimes the roads that we go on to, the paths we choose, they sometimes end and create new paths for us that we can travel on. Roads climb. Steep mountain peaks dusted lightly with snow, rising above the deep canyon below. Clinging to cliffs, chasing a cloud, reaching the top, tired but proud. Just like all of us lions at Elizabeth Ide, we are so proud of ourselves when we reach a big mountain that we had to climb over. Including teachers, we're reaching new mountains all the time with our different remote learning and learning our new technology. We're climbing those mountains too. Roads remember all the memories. Every life landmark, the big and the small, the moments you tripped, the times you stood tall, where you are going and where you began, what you expected and what you didn't plan. Sometimes in life, you can't plan everything you want to. And sometimes those things that you don't plan are the best memories that you will have. It doesn't seem like it in the moment, but they truly are. Roads return. During your journey, you'll ramble and roam, but sooner or later, you'll think of your home. After you've seen all you needed to see, a road takes you back where you're longing to be. After all those adventures, you're going to see that this rabbit, who was at the beginning of the story, is back on their bike and going back to the beginning of their journey. I wonder where they'll go back to. Back to that hill, under that bridge, deep in your valley, high on your ridge. Roads take you all over the planet, but then, where do you think that last road is going to take this rabbit after he's traveled all over? Where is he going to end up? You always can follow them home once again. So we got to explore all the different places that this rabbit went to, and eventually they always end up home. No matter wherever you go, you always have a safe place at your home that you can travel back to after all your adventures are done.